Hey there. 2 years ago this January, I was diagnosed with stage 4, also called metastatic breast cancer. It was a recurrence of cancer that I had when I was 38. And I went to bed sobbing, thinking that all of my life's dreams were over. And I woke up in the morning with this profound revelation, this message from my higher power that I wasn't dreaming big enough. And I, at the time, was like, I don't know if I can fully trust in this, but I moved forward anyway, because that's what we do here in Minnesota. We move forward anyway. We face into the things that we are afraid of with courage, because that's what courage is. Courage is not the absence of fear, but it is facing into it even when you are afraid. So I'm happy to report, and I have shared this, that by the time September rolled around, 6 months after I started my treatment, right before my 50th birthday, I had the miracle of all miracles of receiving the news that I had no evidence of disease. And it's been that way for a year and a half, which is absolutely amazing. And it has been a journey of fear to faith. And so I thought, you know what, going into 2026, the fall here was rough. I mean, where I live here in Minneapolis, I've lived in this house for 22 years. It's the home I bought as a single person before I had a family. But I've lived in Minneapolis for 32 years. So just this fall, we had a school shooting within a mile at Annunciation. It was just this, unspeakable tragedy that rocked our community in the sense of safety here. I mean, and this is coming after, we had the pandemic and we had the George Floyd murder that just sparked just a worldwide uproar around inequities. And we had to live through all the aftermath of that, right? You've heard our city burned. It actually did burn, but we rebuilt because we rebuild, and that's what we do. So now 2026, here we are, and I'm thinking I'm going into a year of ease, right? I don't know why I thought that. I don't know. But, here we are again, and we have ICE agents in our city. And again, creating this feeling of, it's shaking the foundations of safety, for most of us. I know that my older daughter graduated from Minneapolis Public Schools. My younger daughter is currently in high school. And we have neighbors who went to Roosevelt, and they had staff detained when school was dismissed, which led to closing the schools for 2 days for safety reasons, which has led to 20% of my daughter's school, Washburn, doing online learning. And so these are the things that we're going to do to keep our kids safe, because that's what we do here in the Midwest, and what we do here in Minneapolis, and what we do in Minnesota is we take care of the most vulnerable. We do not do it perfectly. I don't think anyone does, but I think we have this innate sense of taking care of our own. And our own include our most recent, waves of immigrants that have been coming for the last, 30 plus years. So, my mom grew up in Roseau, Minnesota, go Rams, on a farm. And she's got, Danish and Norwegian parents, right? And in the 50s, they didn't have running water at their farm. And I've asked her, I said, oh my gosh, were you guys poor? And she'll say, oh, heavens, no. That was just pretty normal back then. Lots of people didn't have running water, and they got it in the third grade. And then my dad, Polish, Irish, Norwegian, growing up in Duluth. So we are a hardworking, as you've heard, group of people who get up early because it's in our roots, and we welcome others. We welcome our Somali and Hispanic and Hmong, and I can keep going on for all the different people that we welcome here. Yeah, it's what makes us great, and it what makes us like a unique place to live. So I am so heartened by what I see in my neighbors. Like, we're getting active. Yeah, there are moms with whistles. There are moms that and people that are showing up at schools to make sure and protect the vulnerable, to protect our kids, to create a sense of safety. We have people who are delivering food for those people who do not feel safe leaving their homes. There's so much good going on. And so my message is, this is a journey of fear to faith. We do not know how long it will go on. I don't know. It's like my diagnosis, having a stage 4 cancer diagnosis. You just have to live with the uncertainty about if or when it could come back, right? And like, the odds are that it will come back, but I choose to not live in that. I live in the day. I'm given this 24 hours, so I stay in the day. I do have plans. I do think forward. But in this moment, I'm doing fine, right? I am doing fine, and I'm going to do what I can for my community, but I'm going to start with taking care of myself. So that's something that I would like to start to talk about. We got to take care of ourselves, and to bring peace out into the world and to we got to take care of ourselves. So I love all of you so much. I love Minneapolis. I grappled for a few days with why the F do I, why did I end up living in this weird epicenter of like all of these things that cause global conversations? And you know what? Sometimes you just have to stop asking why, and you just have to do the next right thing. And look for the helpers. Put your energy into life-giving things, and try not to let the other things affect you. That sounds simplistic, and for me, it's a constant rebalancing. It's a constant rebalancing, and there are things that I see and I witness that just hurt me to my core, and I cry, and I'm like, why, and then I get back to just doing the next right thing. So I am just so proud to be a Minnesotan, and I'm so proud. I know that we are going to do this, and I know we can do it peaceably, and I know that we can just do it with love, and the love that we know that we have, because love is going to win. And I do think we might not be dreaming big enough. Just like I said with my diagnosis, I wasn't dreaming big enough, and I don't think we're dreaming big enough. This is hard, and we're going to get through it. And I don't even think we can imagine how good things can get. And until then, we've got each other. Love you.